Hey everybody, it's Tia DeShay. Today is Saturday, April 16th. It is 11:28 a.m. This is the 40-day prosperity plan demonstration brought to you by Selah Leadership Academy for Creative and Intuitive Studies, LLC, an educational component of Tia DeShay, LLC. This video presentation is brought to you by the Abundance Book by John Randolph Price. You are encouraged to purchase this book and buy it in its entirety. And after you have purchased the book and read it in its entirety, you are to come to these video presentations to supplement what you have read. This is I would call it a teaching series. So it's not to serve as a substitute for the book, but a supplement to enhance what you have already read and studied on your own. The agenda for this video presentation is as follows: protection prayer, meditation, prosperity checklist, statement of principle, gratitude, and resources. The protection prayer is brought to you by James Freeman. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The mind of God guides me. The life of God flows through me. The laws of God direct me. The power of God abides within me. The joy of God uplifts me. The strength of God renews me. The beauty of God inspires me. Wherever I am, God is. Let it be as it was said and written unto you and unto me. It is done. Ashe and amen. Meditation. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. What do I know of God? God is life. Life is omnipresent. All is alive. I see this in the wonders of nature. I see this in myself. I am alive because I am life. My life is God's life. My life is God. I feel my livingness within me. I feel God. My awareness of God is growing. God is love. I feel love in my heart and know that this is the very Spirit of God flowing through my feeling nature. I cannot love without God. I love, therefore I am one with God. My understanding of God is growing. God is wisdom and intelligence. God is mind, and I sense the infinite knowingness of that mind within me. I think, I know, and that with which I think and know is God's mind in expression. My knowledge of God is growing. God is God. God is God. Where is God? God is where I am. God is what I am. I am an individualization of God, and the Spirit of God dwells within me as me. I am the light of the world. I turn within to the light and say, Thou art the Christ, the Spirit of the living God. You are my spirit, my soul, my body. When I look at thee, I see me. And I listen in the silence for I listen in the silence for the acknowledgement from within. I am now conscious of God, of my Christ self. I am the Christ of God, the truth of God, the self of God. Through this consciousness of the reality of me, I open the door to spirit. I draw into my mind and feeling nature the wholeness of spirit, the allness of God, and my consciousness is filled with the light of truth. I now know that there is nothing that I could truly desire that is not at this very moment standing at the door of my consciousness, ready to appear in my life and affairs. I have only to be conscious of this truth, and every need is met, every problem solved, every question answered. My consciousness of God within is all I will ever need for all eternity. Breathe in, breathe out. Prosperity checklist. Is my primary interest in realizing the presence of God, or is it in meeting a financial problem? Am I still concentrating on the effect, money, or am I focusing my attention on cause, spirit? Am I willing to take my stand now and prove God once and for all as my all sufficiency? Have I devoted the necessary time to meditating on the spirit within as the source of my prosperity? Am I conscious of the inner presence as my abundance? Do I have the understanding that my consciousness of the presence is my supply? Am I trying to demonstrate money or develop a greater awareness of abundance? Have I accepted the truth that the living presence within me is my all sufficiency and that the activity of this infinite mind is meeting my every need at this moment? Have I identified myself with my all sufficient self so that I can say with great conviction, I am abundance? Knowing that my consciousness of the indwelling presence is my supply, can I now affirm and believe the truth that I have abundance? Can I see myself fulfilled and enjoying the lavish abundance in my life and affairs? Have I truly expressed a feeling of love for the vision of wholeness and completeness that I see in my visualizations? Do I intuitively feel that spirit has manifest as my all sufficiency, even though the results may still be invisible? Have I spoken the word, it is done? Have I totally surrendered all my needs, desires, fears, and concerns to the presence within? Have I expressed a deep sense of gratitude to the spirit within before my good comes forth into visible manifestation? Is my heart overflowing with thankfulness and joy the majority of my waking hours? Am I listening to the voice within for guidance and instructions regarding any action that I am to take in the outer world? Am I following thought with that action? Have I totally forgiven everyone and everything in my consciousness? Am I practicing unconditional love with everyone in my life? Have I maintained a state of secrecy regarding the use of spiritual principles in the demonstration of my supply? Knowing the reality within all and the truth about all, can I see everyone on this planet as abundantly supplied with every good thing, regardless of appearances? Do I desire for everyone that which I desire for myself? Am I a joyful giver? Do I freely share my money on a regular basis, knowing that as I give, so shall I receive, pressed down and running over? Have I done all that I can do to improve my relationship with my children? In my personal relationship with my mate or love partner, do I care more about his or her feelings and welfare than I do my own? Am I working to overcome any problems related to my sex life? Am I involved in a meaningful activity for creative self-expression? Am I working on my life plan to see myself as whole and complete in every area of my life? The more questions you have answered yes, the richer you are in mind and manifestation. Statement of Principle, Day 36. My inner supply instantly and constantly takes on form and experience according to my needs and desires. And as the principles of supply and action, it is impossible for me to have any needs or unfulfilled desires. When I read this, I thought about pivoting and looking at your experiences in a different perspective. Look at your experiences as the divine within you helping you, co-creating with you to express abundance and unlimited prosperity in your life. Instead of getting upset about the experiences that you're experiencing, the events that are taking place in your life, look at it as a tool, as an avenue, as a path that's helping you to express the unlimited abundance and wealth that's in you. Because remember, the quicker you become aware and understand this concept, the easier to get for you. Your manifestation, your desire, your need never comes in the way that you expect it to. And I can confidently say never. That is one time in life that you can say never. is never going to come the way you expect it. Never. So it's just a tidbit, a nugget I'm dropping. Look at your experiences and the events going on in your life, that one of the results of this experience, one of the results of this event is it's going to express to you how unlimitedly abundant and wealthy and prosperous you are. So statement of principle, day 36, my inner supply instantly and constantly takes on form and experience according to my needs and desires. And as the principle of supply in action, it is impossible for me to have any needs or unfulfilled desires. Thank you so much for allowing Selah Leadership Academy for creative and intuitive studies in assisting you in your transformation. If you would like to, thank you for liking any or all videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for returning. Thank you for following this journey with me. Day 36. We have 4 more days before our 40-day prosperity plan demonstration is complete. All right, resources. You can utilize any of my services, tools, resources by going to my website, tiadeshay.com. You can download my app, Mere Moments app, on iOS and Android. You can take my courses on Udemy at Reverend Deandra Everhart, and you can purchase my books at on Amazon or any online retailer that sells books, and just type in Tia DeShay, and you will see my books. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you tomorrow.